Get my voice back. So they say young boy got arrested. These academics is reporting that NBA young boy. What are you doing? Oh, you go back in the cage. We out here doing something you ain't got no business doing. These academics is reporting that young boy we get to the bottom of it. Yeah, these academics is reporting NBA young boy was taken into custody in Utah on drug and fraud charges. Drug and fraud charges. What they saying? That's what word on the street is. Hold up. Yeah, y'all they say young boy just was taken into custody. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think young boy wanted to get locked up, man. What they was doing with young boy was wrong, man. That man been on the box for about 2-3 years, yo. Like that is torture. That is torture to have him on the box that long. Hold on, I'm trying to find what academics said. He just posted it 5 minutes ago, so he ain't really make his rounds yet. NBA young boy taken into custody in Utah on various drug and fraud charges. Breaking news: NBA young boy taken into custody. Charges of patterns of unlawful activity, procuring or attempting to procure drugs, identity theft, forgery, possession of controlled substance, and possession of a dangerous weapon. I ain't surprised. What it is, y'all? I ain't surprised. I told y'all, I don't know what they trying to do with young boy, man. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right, man. And to be honest, I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This could be something they could have grabbed him, because if people familiar with what's going on in Baton Rouge right now, it is a full-blown war in Baton Rouge right now behind these little boys dying left and right. I think it's the Bleeders and the what's the other crew name? I can't remember the other crew name, but it's the Bleeders and it's somebody else. My man would want me to report on it for fucking days. It's just so much information and I'm catching on late, so I would have to go all the way back. It's just too much. I ain't really feel like putting all the time into it for real. That it took too long. It probably took me days to put that video together. But I think it could be in reference to that. They probably just grabbing young boy to see what he know. Not saying that he know anything. But this ironic, just out the blue, they lock him up in Utah on various drug charges and fraud. Like, what is he fraud? Let's see if the news is reporting it yet. See if we can get some more information. Young boy arrested in Utah. Yep, 19 minutes ago. Let's see what they say. Baton Rouge native and rap star NBA Youngboy has been arrested in Utah, where he has been serving strict house arrest during legal proceedings stemming from a pair of arrests during a music video shoot in 2020. 2020, y'all. That charge happened in 2020. It is 2024. They still got this boy on house arrest. Like, y'all, something ain't right, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't know what they trying to do to Shorty, man. According to jail records from Cache County Sheriff Office, the 24-year-old, whose real name is Cantrell Golden, was booked on several charges Tuesday, April 16th around 6:30 p.m. So he got locked up yesterday. Jail records show Youngboy was taken into custody on following charges: pattern of unlawful activity, that's probably stemming from a lot of that stuff he was posting on social media, procuring or attempting to procure drug prescriptions. I gotta look up what that means. We're procuring mean, y'all. PROCURING. Identity fraud, forgery, and possession of other controlled substances. Possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person. Youngboy is awaiting trial on a federal gun charge, which was paused in March pending the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on the Second Amendment rights this spring. The rapper was indicted in March 2021 after allegedly being found with 2 guns during the September 2020 incident in Baton Rouge. Yo, this is insane, y'all. For Youngboy to still be on the box from a charge from 2021, 2020 is insane. I figured I knew something wasn't right, man. He's been serving house arrest in Utah under the surveillance of a security firm staffed by military veterans. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all know that? He's been serving house arrest in Utah under a surveillance of a security firm staffed by military veterans. Last December, a federal judge lessened the conditions of his house arrest to allow Youngboy access to mental health treatment, but denied him more time in recording studios, despite arguments that his record sales have suffered due to his lockdown. Yo, I'm telling y'all. I don't know what they trying to do to Shorty, man. Secure or obtaining something. So they say procuring or attempting to procure drug prescriptions. Oh, okay. I see what he was doing. He was getting scripts. He was getting scripts. That's what he was doing. That's where the forgery charge come from. That's where the forgery charge and identity fraud come from. Youngboy was getting scripts bust for him. But this is what I'm saying though, y'all. The man been on house arrest for 4 years. Did not let him really put out no music. He already had a prescription for drugs. So when his prescription is running out, he getting somebody to bust scripts for him. That's what it is. That's what's going on. But what do you expect from a fucking 24-year-old that you had on house arrest, that you gave prescription drugs to? You see what I'm saying? Y'all understand where I'm going at? Like, yo, what did you expect? What do you expect from a 24-year-old who has a prescription for these drugs? You keep them in the house. He been in the house for 3 years. He running out of prescriptions. He's overdoing his medication. Now he going to outside parties. Yo, I need you bust this script for me. Well, yeah, man, that's what's going on, y'all. But that sound like a setup to me. That sound like a setup to me, man. Telling you. I knew something wasn't right about this Youngboy shit, man. The whole time he in there busting scripts. Because he running out his prescription. They're not writing him more. He got an addiction habit. And he got money. So, what he going to do? Ain't nobody going to suffer in the house sick. Ain't nobody going to suffer in the house sick. He going to go to outside sources. Man, look, man. Look, I got, you know how, come on, y'all. For people that know, they know. You know what I mean? For people that know, y'all know. But that's what he got locked up for. Youngboy got caught getting prescriptions wrote for him. That's what he got locked up for. I guarantee it come out within the next couple hours. You feel me? It's gonna come out. But we just solved it. We just solved it in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? We solved it in 10 minutes. Yep. possession of other controlled substances, forgery, identity fraud. You gotta think, y'all, that's all the charges that come with it. He got charged with identity fraud, procuring or attempting to procure drug prescriptions, pattern of unlawful activity, that probably come from the social media presence, and possession of other controlled substances. But procuring means attempting to, what my man say, attempted to secure or obtain something. So by the rest of them charges, it's letting you know that he was locked up for busting scripts. That's what he was locked up for. Yeah, that's what he locked up for, King D. But this is what I'm saying though. What do you expect from a 24-year-old that y'all had on house arrest for 4 years or 3 years? What the fuck do you expect from him? You talking about a 24-year-old with money, with an addiction habit. Y'all gave him the pills. Y'all gave him the pills. From what I understand, he get a prescription for Xanax. So he already on Xanax for whatever reason. He got money, but he in the house. So he probably prescribed 2 a day, 1 a day. Because of boredom, that 1 going to turn into 3 in no time. Oh, man. Hey, somebody block him. That 1 going to turn into 3 in no time. You feel me? So now what's the next option? The next option is I'm going to go to my doctor, see if they can up my doses. The doctors ain't doing that. They ain't doing it. That's dead. So what's the next option? Man, I got to get somebody to bust some scripts. You know what I mean? But this is the thing, y'all. This is not something that they're not aware of. You feel me? They know this is a thing. This has been a thing. This has been a thing for the last fucking probably 15 years. But to have that man on house arrest, yo, for all this long time, yo, was insane, yo. You talking about 3 years, man. That ain't no difference from fucking YNW Melly and them still fighting that murder case. He been in there for 5 years fighting. Like, yo, that shit is wrong, man. It's wrong. It's wrong. Now, when it came to Youngboy, and in that case, the only benefit that he can get from being on home monitor all that time is when he go to court, they can give him time served, because all of that time he been on house arrest counts as being arrested. You feel me? So that's why I'm saying, I told y'all every video I did when I talked about Youngboy, I say, yo, something ain't right. I don't know if they trying to get him to kill himself. I don't know what it is, yo, but something ain't right. There's no reason why him with all this money been on house arrest that long time. And then the case, it's like the case will pop up and then it just disappear. You get information on it, then you don't hear nothing on it. But kind of find out they waiting on the Supreme Court decision. Well, within that time frame of the decision, y'all relax some of these conditions. And that's what he tried to do, but the judge denied it. Relax some of these conditions, man. At least let me work. Let me move around a little bit. Give me a motherfucking curfew. Get a boy something so he can get out the house. But right now, being in the house stuck with drugs, yo, what the fuck you think he gonna do? It's common sense. It's common sense. That's fucked up, yo. That's fucked up. They gave him these drugs. And then denied them access for more. Exactly, yo. Yo, imagine being on house arrest for 3-4 years. Yo, I tell you all the time, when I came home, Ben is on my charge. I can only get on house arrest. I had to wait till my last 90 days. I was on house arrest for 2 months, and that shit was the worst. 2 months. You talking about 3 years. Now, I get it. His situation different from mine. He got money. He can bring things to him. But at the end of the day, yo, this is a 24-year-old young black man with money. You're going to keep that man in the house, and then you gave him drugs. Similar like some Michael Jackson shit. You kept him in the house, and then you gave him drugs. You prescribed it to him. Come on, y'all. They know how this shit go. He ain't the first person to do this. He ain't the fifth. This is a common thing. This is a common thing when you do some shit like that. It's common. It's common. Yeah, what it is, what it is. Yeah, yo. King Hayes, what it is. Yeah, I can believe it probably do make it worse. Bang Molly, what it do? It probably do make it worse. Skull of Man Time, what it is. Yeah, they remember, hey, King Hayes, you know I've been talking about Youngboy for a while. What I was saying, I said, yo, I don't like what they doing with Shorty, man. I think something ain't right. I think something ain't right. That man been on federal box for 3 years. 3 years, y'all. In Utah. Like, then you take him out of his element. Like, at least put the man in Texas. You know, something that resembles Baton Rouge. Something that's, you know, a little bit more, what's the word? Metropolitan, I guess. I don't know. City-like. You know, put him a little, at least closer in his element. Don't send the boy to Utah, man. Send the boy to fucking Utah. Then you gave him drugs. Come on, yo. It's a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm. Yeah, but see, I ain't going to finesse 2 times, Angle. I've been saying something went right with Youngboy way before finesse 2 times. I've been saying something went right with Joe for a while. How you can hear it in his music, Drizzy. You can hear it in his music. He got caught on forgery charges, identity theft, drug charges, and procuring or attempting to procure drugs. So it lets you know he busting scripts. That's what it was. What, Bang? What you talking about? You know, I've been saying that shit since Clubhouse. What you talking about? Something ain't right though, yo. But yeah, he got in trouble for busting scripts. No, that's not what happened. Chat room. That's not what happened. He didn't move to Utah. They wasn't trying to release him. They wasn't trying to release him. He didn't move to Utah. He got released to Utah. That's the only way they was gonna let him go. They wanted him out of Baton Rouge. I remember when all of it was going on. He had several different places he was trying to go. They didn't approve none of them. They approved to move to Utah because he had a girl down there. I remember it. He didn't move to Utah. He got sent to Utah. Yeah, Youngboy got booked for for busting scripts. Identity theft. All his charges say busting scripts. That's what I'm gonna stand on. Y'all gonna start saying it's circulating on the internet, and I ain't gonna get no credit for it. No, yo, you right. It's gonna keep him alive. Gravedigger Mountain is gonna keep him alive from this app show, but it's not keeping him alive from his demons. You know, it's not keeping him alive from his demons. He gonna have to face all his demons on Gravedigger Mountain, especially when you gave the man a prescription for Xanax. You gave a man a prescription. No, that's not what happened, bang. That's not what happened. I remember. That's not what happened. We can go back and pull it up. He had several places he was trying to go. They approved Utah because he had a girl down there. That wasn't his first option. His first option wasn't Utah. Who? I don't know who that is. He went to Utah because he got sent to Utah, bro. He couldn't go nowhere else. They wouldn't allow him to go nowhere else. Yo, who's gonna go to Utah because it's safe? It's a million safe places on the motherfucking world. Yeah, hell yeah, I think so too. And I think it's bothering them. I think a lot of that shit I think Youngboy being so deep involved in the industry is messing them up. Yeah, then they put military vets around him. Like, yo, this is not normal procedure, y'all. None of it. None of what's going on. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. None of what's going on with Youngboy is normal procedure, even for somebody of his stature. They got military vets surrounding them, man. They the ones that's like, why? What, this nigga's like a massive informant or something? And I'm telling y'all, I think this was because they had to know he been busting scripts. I think the deeper issue is what's going on in Baton Rouge right now. They trying to see what he know. Straight up. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. Right. It's like Kanye going to Wyoming. Like, why is niggas going to these secluded ass places? Youngboy. I'm gonna read the article again because more people just came in. I'm gonna read it again. All right. Baton Rouge native and rap star NBA Youngboy has been arrested in Utah, where he's been serving strict house arrest during legal proceedings stemming from a pair of arrests during a music video shoot in 2020. It's 2024, y'all. According to jail records from the Cache County Sheriff Office, a 24-year-old whose real name is Kentrell Garden was booked on several charges Tuesday evening, April 16th, around 6:30 p.m. Jail records show Youngboy was taken into custody on the following charges: pattern of unlawful activity, procuring or attempting to procure drugs and prescriptions, identity fraud, forgery, possession of other controlled substance, possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person. Youngboy is awaiting trial for federal gun charges, which was paused in March pending the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on Second Amendment rights this spring. The rapper was indicted in March 2021 after allegedly being found with two guns during the September 2020 incident in Baton Rouge. 16 people were arrested on drug and firearms charges while filming a music video in an abandoned lot. In July 2022, a federal jury in Los Angeles found Youngboy not guilty of knowingly possessing a firearm during an arrest following a brief foot chase in California. He has been serving house arrest in Utah under the surveillance of a security firm staffed by military veterans. Last December, a federal judge lessened the conditions of his house arrest to allow Youngboy access to mental health treatment, but denied him more time in recording studios, despite arguments that his record sales have suffered due to his lockdown. No bail has been set. That's what's going on with Youngboy. So procuring means attempting to I forgot my man said. But basically what's going on is he got caught busting strips. That's where the forgery charge come from. That's where the identity fraud come from. And yeah. And he got caught with a pistol. Those are all hefty charges and they all federal. I'm telling y'all what I think the deeper issue is what's going on in Baton Rouge. They want to see what he know. They want to see what he know. At this point, yo, they holding Youngboy hostage in fucking Utah, man. I don't get into all the cloning stuff. Yeah, he was high, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He gets a prescription for Xanax. He's prescribed Xanax. But what I'm saying is all right. They created an environment for Youngboy. Whereas though they gave him drugs, they sent them all on a fucking island. You might as well say Utah's an island. They sent him to an island where he not around none of his people. None of his people. Everybody got to come to him. And he's been watched by military veterans. They the ones that got him on this home monitor thing. Like, that's a whole nother situation I never heard of. So, they gave him Xanax. He created a habit. He probably already had a habit. But, as you, while you're in the house, you know, your habit is going to increase. because it's boredom. Boredom sets in. That's why most people use drugs. Most people use drugs for boredom. Boredom sets in. So now the 80 prescription, the 80 scripts, the 80 piece they was giving you on the Xanax, it's not enough no more. You running through that. That's a 30-day clip. You running through that in 2 weeks. So this how it goes. So then he goes back to his doctor. Man, look, I need a bigger dosage. Doctor say no. Straight up. You ain't getting no bigger dosage. We can't do it. I don't feel comfortable with you doing it. You know how that shit go. So what's the next step? Eventually, what is the next step? Man, yo, I know somebody, yo, that can write you these scripts. Man, shit, hell yeah. That's the next step, y'all. But they know this. Prince George, what it is. They know this. And I've been saying for a while now, like, I don't know what's going on with Youngboy, man. You're right. But it's like, how can he get his sales up when you're not letting the man, all his every music video he did, he been in his house. Like, yo, get a man some freedom. Like, yo, at least give him a curfew. At least get a boy a curfew. If you're going to keep him in Utah, at least give him a curfew. They're not even doing that. I don't know, Flat. I think to be honest, I think they want some information on what's going on in Baton Rouge. I think they want some. If y'all know, it's two crews beefing in Baton Rouge. It's the Bleeders and another crew. I can't think of the other crew name for some reason. And I think they want to know what's going on in Baton Rouge, because I'm sure they knew about these scripts. I'm sure they knew about this. Like, this ain't, we talking about the federal government. We talking about this man's on strict house arrest. I'm sure they knew about these scripts. And then some of them charges seem like it stem from social media. Some of the things he been posting, like the picture he posted when he had all the prescription drugs around him. Vultures, right? Yeah, bang. The vultures and the bleeders. I think they want to know what he know about that. I think that's what they're trying to figure out. What do you know about what's going on? Yo, because something ain't right, yo. I don't know if he an informant. They keeping him there, just like, yo, they holding that man hostage at this point. At this point, Youngboy's being held hostage by the federal government. And that's why every now and then you see these outbursts, and you see the things that he say online. Because he know it. He know it. But that's why you never get in bed with them people, man. Yeah, I agree, y'all. I don't like it either. I hate to see them young boys going out like that, man. I hate to see that shit happening to them, man. But it's something ain't right though, y'all. Something ain't right with this young boy situation, y'all. And this shit is just out the blue. Now all of a sudden he just get booked in Utah for all these things they probably been knew he was doing. Y'all remember that? You said it was all about the money? Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I shit. A lot of people just gonna report on this like, oh no, young boy got locked. Nah, fuck no. It ain't just no young boy got locked up. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. His whole situation ain't right. His whole situation not right. The man, how he still, yo, it's 2024, y'all, and we don't even got no court date in sight. What, you gonna keep him on box for another 2 years? Like, god damn, yo, like, yo, get a boy some type of river, man. Yeah, his sentences is childlike. He got locked up. He got locked up for fraud, forgery, identity theft, and gun and drug charges. Yeah, I agree, yo. They is, yo. They prosecute that man like they prosecute them like Jesus, man. Like, yo, let the boy, yo, give him some, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's just because of how big he was or how big he is and his influence. I don't know what it is, yo, but I know something is not right. Something ain't right. I was thinking they wanted him to off himself or something, yo, because you can't give a man a prescription, yo, of any type of pain medication or any type of psych med that gives you a euphoric feeling and then keep him on house arrest. They know this though, yo. Like that's all I'm saying. They know this. This is documented. They know this. You can't do that, man. That is a recipe for disaster. I'm not trying to hear, oh, you know what's up to them, that to make sure. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That shit is a recipe for disaster. That shit is a recipe for disaster. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't going to finesse 2 times, ain't. Yeah, you're right. He was big as hell. He was big as hell, yo. Youngboy, yo, the influence that Youngboy had on the youth was crazy. That's why I started liking him. I'm like, oh shit. Like I ain't never seen nobody like that young to have that much of influence in the way that he was staying these kids. I'm like, oh no, this shit ain't right, shorty. I mean, but then it's like they noticed it too, and now it's like now we got him. We got him. You know what I mean? And we ain't letting them go. Straight up. They like, man, we ain't letting them go. And they ain't let him go since. They ain't let him go since. He been on motherfucking home on ever since. Beat the Fed case. Yo, when he beat that Fed case, that Baton Rouge case was supposed to start right afterwards. Never started. That Fed case might have been 2 years ago. That shit might have been 2 years ago, man. Straight up. And now you don't even really hear nothing about it. Last thing I heard about the case is they was allowed to use the videotape evidence. It got tossed out at first and went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court allowed it. That was the last thing I heard. Yeah, yo. Yeah, it's called something ain't right. It's something, but that's why I think they holding them just for like when they need information or something. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. No, I don't say nothing about no co-defendants. Hell yeah. He definitely sold his soul. Fuck yeah. But you gotta realize he was 16 years old. He probably realized it was a mistake now. Most of these motherfuckers are selling their soul nowadays. That's like a common thing. Look at the shit you see on the internet and the things people doing to get views. Yeah, y'all. They kidnapped that boy, man. For real. You ain't gonna hear that shit nowhere else on YouTube unless they got it from me. Cause niggas don't even talk like this. You know what I mean? Niggas don't talk like this for real. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. They definitely holding him against his will. The reason why they holding him, I don't know. That can be debated. I don't know if it's because he's some type of informant. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I do think why they got him, they're going to drill him about what's going on in Baton Rouge. Because what's going on in Baton Rouge is insane right now. Them little boys is cracking each other's skull open daily. And that shit happening at malls, at motherfucking birthday parties. Like it's on site. I think they trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Yeah, straight up. Now I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I ain't one of them other niggas. Like I ain't gonna run this like this just some normal content and Youngboy made a mistake. No, fuck no, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Cause I know how these people play, y'all. They play dirty, y'all, and I know what they will do anything to get what they want. They will do anything, y'all. They'll do anything. No, this ain't about the NBA. This is about a rapper named NBA Youngboy. They'll do anything, yo, to get what they want, yo. And right now they holding that boy, yo, for whatever reason. But I guarantee you this: whatever reason they hold him is not it's not for his benefit. It's not for his benefit. I can tell you that much. Yeah, only real can relate. Only people that know how these people operate know what I'm talking about. I mean, only people that know how this system works is know what I'm talking about. Is 100% accurate. You can't tell me they just found out he was busting scripts, man. Ain't no fucking way. We talking about the federal government. We talking about NBA Youngboy. We talking about somebody that, man, ain't no way. They been knew he was busting scripts. Youngboy got locked up for busting scripts, man. Pretty much. Pretty much, that's what it was. He got locked up for busting scripts and he found guns. These are all federal charges. These are all big boy charges. So now, on top of his case in Baton Rouge, now he still got this. Now he got like yo. It's like they trying to make him kill himself, yo. I'ma just say it straight up. It's like they trying to drive the boy. It's like they trying to drive the boy crazy, man. And they doing a good job. We talking about a 24-year-old. We talking about somebody that been on the box since he was 21. You take him out of Baton Rouge. You send him to fucking Utah. You give him drugs. Like yo, this is the recipe for disaster. Like how many times have we seen this before? And nobody's calling this shit out but me. How many times have we seen this same recipe before? Yeah, man. Just gotta keep it real, yo. Yeah, fuck yeah. You already know it's a money grab. No, see, chat room. I see. I think, yo, think about this, y'all. This is where everything went wrong for Youngboy. Everything went wrong for Youngboy after that Miami shooting. You know the one when he posed it allegedly was beefing with T Grizzly. It been a downhill spiral ever since. So the T Grizzly shit happened allegedly. The bouncer got the valet attendant got killed. Youngboy got arrested. Now I must was the only one paying attention to what was going on. So when he got arrested during that time, they told Youngboy that they wasn't trying to release him. They wasn't trying to release him. The judge was like, "Yo, he is going back to prison." So what happened in this time frame of him ready to go back to prison is the guy that killed that got locked up for G Money, he went to jail, and NBA Big B went to jail for the crime that happened 3 years ago. This was 2019. I'm talking about. Big B went to jail for a crime that happened 3 years ago in 2016. The one that Youngboy was on probation for. That was strange. Then Youngboy comes straight home right after that. Ever since then, shit been a downward spiral. It been a downward spiral ever since then. Nah, yo, I don't think. Yo, what it is? Park Heights, man, 1-5, man. What it do? Yeah, I don't think nobody got booked for that shit in Miami. Nobody got, Youngboy put out a statement. I think he paid for the guy's funeral. But I don't know who got booked for that shit in Miami. But Youngboy got booked at first and they wasn't trying to let him go. They wasn't trying to let him go. And I remember reading about it. I remember the judge saying specifically, I would be shocked if he don't go to jail. And he didn't go to jail. He set for a few months. He didn't go to jail. But in the time frame of him sitting, they locked up Big B and they locked up what's the other boy name? The one they locked up for G Money. They locked him up too. And then Youngboy come straight home. That was strange. I'm like, yo, Youngboy must have put them together. It was like, yo, if you want to come out, you gotta give us something. And I think that's what happened. But once he made that deal with them people, they've been on his line every fucking since. It was on his line every since. T Scholar, what it is, North Longwood in the building, man. Salute, man. Salute all my guys, man, from down there, man. He could be. I wouldn't put nothing past Finesse. Let Yoshi doing 15 years. I wouldn't put nothing past Finesse. That is strange. Every time somebody beef with Finesse, they end up going to jail. But I don't think this was that. I honestly think this has something to do with what's going on in Baton Rouge. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he made a video leaving the jail. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I know about NBA Bye Bye. He locked up now too. But if y'all know what's going on in Baton Rouge right now, yo, them boys going off right now, man. No. Yoshi ain't go to jail for the Miami shooting. Yoshi was locked up in Miami for a Baton Rouge shooting. Bye Bye got locked up for a whole bunch of shootings. Oh, he got booked for that too? Well, I ain't know that. Okay. Yeah, I ain't know that. But I know Youngboy was arrested and they wasn't trying to let him go because he was still on the papers when he was 16 years old. You gotta realize, y'all, the Youngboy situation similar to Meek Mill's. Youngboy been on paper since he was a fucking child. That man 24 years old. He still ain't get away from the system. He ain't get away from the system yet. And they ain't letting him go. They hold him hostage at this point. They hold him hostage at this point. Oh, it's going down in Baton Rouge right now. Youngboy did get locked up for the shooting in Miami. When he got the beef with they said it was T Grizzly Peoples. Yeah, it is easy, yo, but at the same time, you know, they be locking niggas up so young. You know, that's the whole point. Lock them up young, 18, 19, take their gun rights immediately. I ain't know nobody got locked up for 7 Hardaway killing. I ain't know that. Yeah, Youngboy been on paper since a juvenile. Youngboy came out. When Youngboy first hit the scene, he already had that situation going on in Baton Rouge with a when he shot at somebody. I don't even think they hit nobody, but he caught 10 years suspended sentence for that. They got tried as adults. He caught a 10 year suspended sentence for that, and when he caught the shit in 2019, they was going to violate him, but they didn't. They didn't, and in the process of them ready to violate him, the nigga Big B got locked up. And I forgot the dude name. What's the dude name they locked up for G Money? The dark skin nigga. He caught 5 years. They say he ain't do the shooting though. Yup. Man. His girl got shot too. You right. His girl got shot in that incident. Man, hell yeah. Yeah, but they not keeping him occupied. They holding that man hostage. So for the people that just came in, Youngboy is booked on forgery, identity theft, um, um, Youngboy got arrested for busting scripts. Pattern of unlawful activity, procuring or attempting to procure drugs, identity fraud, forgery, possession of other controlled substance, possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person. That's what he got booked for. Yeah, you're right. When he was 16. When he was 16, that's what they got locked up for. Shooting at a vehicle with AK-47. Nah, something ain't right, man. Now he got in Cali, he got caught with an FN. He got caught with an FN. Hold on, y'all. Now watch y'all, watch all over social media now. Y'all gonna hear everybody saying what I'm saying. Here it is. I've been saying this shit for motherfucking probably 2 years. And ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, you know, Keep It G brought up an interesting point. Niggas be phony as shit. Yeah, you do, y'all. I agree. I think he needs some soul cleansing. But that's what happens though. He sold his soul to them people. He sold his soul to them people, man. Yo, that's why you never get in bed with them people. Yo, they don't never have your best interest. You never get in bed with them people. They do not have your best interest. Look what's going on with YSL right now. Look at the witnesses that they're bringing up to testify. Like, you never get in bed with them people, yo. You never do it, yo. You never do it. That's why all this promoting snitching shit that they talking right now is insane. Yo, you don't get in bed with them people, man. Them people, they don't give a fuck about you, man. They gonna use, and use you until it ain't no using left. Look what they did to Trenches News. They used that man for 12 years, then released his initials and paperwork. That's what they do. These motherfuckers is dirty, man. You never align with them, man. They've been an enemy since the 60s, the 50s. You don't ever align with them, yo, on nothing. Yeah. And you were right. And since 2017, Youngboy been on papers ever since. Youngboy been under their supervision ever since. On it's either one way or another. Straight up. He been under their supervision ever since. So when he caught the case in 17, they was going to violate him in 19 for the shooting that happened in Miami. You know, you can violate for getting shot. His girl got shot. They was going to violate him. The judge made it clear that I would be surprised. I remember reading this in the article. I would be surprised if he don't do some time. Youngboy said for 2 months. In that 2 months or 3 month time frame, Big B got arrested. And the nigga, that Lord Pab or whatever his name is, the dude that got locked up for G Money, he got arrested. Then Youngboy comes home. Not too long after that, you had this. Now then everything went left ever since. You gotta think, we haven't seen Youngboy outside since 2020. Yo, we haven't seen the boy outside since 2020, y'all. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Straight up. Like, niggas need real answers. What are y'all doing to Youngboy? What is the agenda? What's going on? What's going on? Like, yo, something ain't right. Y'all feeding them drugs. What's going on? And y'all got him on house arrest. That is a recipe for disaster. Not too many people is going to prevail in that situation, y'all. Like, at some point, yo, we talking about addiction. That addiction damn near undefeated. Not, you talking about addiction and house arrest? Yo, not too many people, especially not a 24-year-old that got trauma from being outside. Not too many people is going to prevail in this situation, and they knows this. They know this. This not something that they don't. This not something that's foreign to them. It's been studies and shit done. They know this. It's not Pam then, yo. What's the nigga that? No, it's somebody else. Somebody else got locked up for not. It's a dark skin boy. I ain't talking about Bye. I know Bye got locked up for a whole bunch of shootings. I'm talking about the dark skin boy. I did a video on it. I'm talking about the dark skin boy that caught 5 years. Yeah, yo, but you can tell the difference in this music. Pab, that's his name. Pab got locked up, and Big B got locked up before Youngboy came home. I always thought that was strange. I think I'm the only person that called it out. I always thought that was strange. And then you gotta think Big B got locked up for a crime that happened 3 years prior. A crime that Youngboy already was on probation for. That was strange as hell, man. Now they'll never come out and say it because he the bag. You know, they don't want to jeopardize the bag. They'll never come out and say it. Yo, but that was like some sacrifice type shit. Like, yo, all right, I'll give you my mans. I mean, that's what that looked like to me. But ever since he made that deal, his life ain't been the same since. His life ain't been the same since. Yeah, y'all. It's like I don't know what they doing, y'all. Something ain't right, y'all. That's all I'm trying to get people to understand. Something ain't right. I don't know if they trying to kill him. I don't know what they trying to do to him, yo. But something ain't right. I don't know if they hold him because he can get information every now and then. But something ain't right. By whatever it is, it's against his will at this point. He's not happy with this shit. Whatever it is. Nah, he been busting scripts. You know, like with any addiction, yo, if you got somebody in the house, they're gonna abuse it. If you give a motherfucker prescriptions of weed and sit them in the house, they're gonna fucking over smoke it. You know what I mean? So what Youngboy did, cause this is the typical formula. Well, your next thing would be to go to your doctor and say you want a prescription, you want to up your dosage, and in a situation like Xanax or opioids, they're gonna shut you down. No, we give you enough for a month, they're gonna shut you down. But you running out in 2-3 weeks. So what's your next option? You're gonna buy them from the streets for a while. You feel me? Like I didn't say this, yo, because I was deep in the perk shit. So I know I know this is how it goes. Like I'm 100% sure. You gonna motherfucking buy them on the streets for a while. You feel me? After that shit dry up, you know what I mean? Now you busting scripts. Yo, I know somebody that can sell you scripts, or they got a doctor that can fill them. But just like I know this, they know this shit too, is what I'm saying. You feel me? They know this shit too. They knew by giving that man pills at 21 years old and sitting him in a house in Utah that he was gonna get addicted to him. That's all I'm saying, yo. This shit ain't right. He bored. Right. Rich, bored, and in a house. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Just like how we broke that shit down, nigga, they know that shit too. Right. Right. Yeah, y'all. That shit fucked up. That shit fucked up. So now on top of this federal case that he been waiting for 4 years, now he called another case, and we talking about if they charged him federally, in which they probably trying to do. If they charge him federally, we talking about another probably 20 more years he just got added on. Forgery, fraud. Those are fed words. They not state. They ain't normally state charges. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. Hell yeah, man. That shit dirty, yo. It's just a dirty game, yo. Man, salute, man. Salute to Maryland, man. Chat. God bless you in the chat. Man, salute to everybody, man. If y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, yo. Check out my latest videos, man. Yeah, man. Check out my latest videos. Subscribe if you want to donate. Cash at Baltimore Swag. You know, we keep it real over here. You ain't gonna find too many channels like this on YouTube. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Like the JD Youngin situation, not JD Young, Young and Ace situation. He got done dirty. But the Young and Ace, more information came out on JD Young, and they said he got caught with 7 guns. 7 guns. That's crazy. They locked up him, young from Baltimore. They locked up him So they got Young and Ace and they got Youngboy locked up right now. Both the two young boys that came out around the same time. I did read your comment. What you say? God love. Yeah, him and his homeboys. Him and his homeboys. They got caught with 7 guns. I talk about everything, man. We talk about everything. Man, how they been trying, yo, this whole, though this whole thing was, yeah, like, yo, they wasn't letting Young Boy go, man. They not letting Young Boy go. Young Boy gonna be under federal monitor probably for the next 10 years, man. But this is what I'm saying. This is what happens when you dance with the devil, man. He should have never danced with them people, man. He danced with them people, and now he's stuck in the trap. Now he's stuck in the trap. And salute to you, McAllister. Now I don't know, y'all. See that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Fredo next, cause I don't even think something. I just think whatever it is, yo, it's young boy, yo. Like I think his influence that he had on the youth, yo, they seen that shit as a motherfucking something they can use. Like yo, this man got serious influence, and they grabbed his ass, and they got him. And at this point, he probably decided to fuck with them when he was young. You've been stranded with my daughter for hours. I have no family left. I just want my mom. I called the police. I walked to the gas station. What you talking about, man? Man, how is T School? You already know, man. What the fuck is he doing in Utah? Why is he in Utah, man? Why is he in Utah, man? Get that boy out of Utah, man. Send that boy to Houston, man. Send that boy to Texas, man. Send him somewhere that's more like where he from, man. And you can still get him out the way. But Utah, yo, we ain't never seen a nigga get sent to Utah before, bro. Y'all. We ain't never seen a motherfucker get sent to fucking Utah, man. You fuck around is. Fuck around is, man. Man, salute to you, Carter. Yo, he didn't want to go to Utah, y'all. He didn't want to go to Utah. It was like that was the only thing they was going to approve. That was the only place they was willing to approve. He told the judge he had a girl in Utah. This was way before he got her pregnant, way before the wife thing. He had a girl in Utah, and that's the only option he gave him. He probably did. I wouldn't be surprised because he didn't. Let me show y'all. He not choose to live in Utah, y'all. Let me pull it up. Cause people y'all keep saying that. See that come from following the wrong blogs. Let me show y'all. He had other options, man. They wasn't trying to approve. They wasn't trying to approve. They wasn't trying to approve none of the other options. That's not the article. Just rapper started trouble in a home built in studio. See, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Look at all of the look at all of these. According to the advocate, YB's team also presented to have a private security team patrol and protect his estate premises from certain visitors. As a part of checks and balances system, NBA Youngboy team suggested that the Big Rock Special Projects Company be on duty. Like, yo, what is this? And why are they treating this nigga like he fucking like he El Chapo or something? It's unclear if the motion will be granted, as rejected the notion of allowing young boys bond in the past. Like this, that Utah shit was a last ditch effort. You know what I mean? That shit was a last ditch effort, yo, because they wasn't trying to approve anything else. So yeah, he did ask for Utah in that sense. Yo, but that wasn't where he wanted to go, man. NBA Youngboy never broken bond denied, will remain in jail until his trial, according to Complex. He is too dangerous to be released following his multiple charges of gun possession in Louisiana. They wasn't trying to let him go. Youngboy is a danger to the community, and no condition or combination of conditions will reasonably assure the safety of any other persons in the community. Court documents read. During the bond hearing, Judge Scott D. Johnson highlighted the past crimes committed by a young boy and the chase he led police on prior to his arrest. Like y'all keep saying it was a choice, yo, but it wasn't a choice. It was a choice given that he didn't have no other choices. You feel me? So is that really a choice? Can you really talk? Can you really call it a choice when you don't got no, you don't have no other choice? In March, Youngboy was transferred to FBI custody after LAPD pulled him over. LAPD and federal authorities attempted to pull over NBA Youngboy on an outstanding federal warrant, leading to a pursuit before Youngboy hopped out and attempted to run from officers. K9 unit assisted in finding the star. Inside the car that Youngboy abandoned was a firearm. Hold up. He's a child. While NBA Youngboy is behind bars on federal weapons charge, the Baton Rouge rapper has still been finding a way to keep in contact with the public in his presence. In Youngboy's most recent message, the rapper confirms that he's expecting a child with his girlfriend, Jasmine Michelle. Youngboy has also discussed how he feels alone in the world in a penned message. I have a hard time paying attention. I then been there for people without having nobody to be there for me. When people I talk to now, if they wasn't waiting to receive or been given something already, they wouldn't be there. The message began. I really just want to be there when my daughter born. I want to be in the same house. So look, all of this is a last ditch effort to get out on home monitors. What the fuck is that? Hold on. To motherfucking to get on house arrest, man. That's what that was, yo. Nobody offers to go to Utah, man. You say he's a gang leader. Man, don't got that gang leader, man. He's a young kid. He's a young kid from a neighborhood of other young kids, man. Ain't no fucking gang leader. They don't know how to be no. He don't know how to be a gang leader. He's too damn young. He's a young black kid, man. That came up with other young black kids and messed up environments. That made some mistakes. You know what I mean? That made some mistakes just like everybody else. He just happen to have money, and with money brings influence. But he's not the only one. So why the fuck they treat him like that? He ain't the only one. I just think he danced with the devil, yo. He danced with the devil, yo, and now thank you, hello master. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. He danced with the devil. Man, fuck no, we don't get them same breaks. Yo, you know Maryland, one of the most racist states. Yo, Maryland like got more black men than any other state per capita in the United States of America. A lot of people don't know that. They don't play no games in Maryland. Yeah, straight up, man. Park Heights, man. It's just fucked up, yo. You said 4K Trey is a gang. Niggas ain't no gang, man. Them niggas is a neighborhood of guys, man. Yo, like the niggas ain't no gang, man. They not around the world. They not like no Bloods and no Crips. That's their neighborhood of guys that grew up together. That probably ain't have no fathers around. Probably living in some of the worst environments that America has to offer. It might make him better. He might need to be in there, yo, because I don't know what they was trying to do to him on house arrest. I'm gonna keep it real. He might be safer in there, but you never know. Shit, he might not come out that bitch. I just think there was something nefarious going on with Youngboy, yo, and I think we need to pay attention to it. I think niggas need to pay more attention to it to figure out what the fuck is really going on with Shorty, man, because something ain't right. Yo, did y'all hear my dog snoring? Motherfucker be snoring and shit. Hold on. I got one of them little Frenchies. Them motherfuckers be snoring and shit. They be snoring and nose be getting stopped up and everything. Y'all keep talking about that clone stuff. I don't really get into the clone talk. Yeah. Yeah, them Louisiana laws different. They lock niggas up. Down that motherfucker at a rapid rates. Straight fucking niggas over. Look what they doing with fucking. Alright, look, y'all. They starting to play with my live, y'all. So we ready to end it, y'all. So we ain't ready to do this. They starting to play with my live. Man, straight up, hell yeah. Yeah, they started playing my live though, y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel, your Baltimore swag is the cash app, yo. Make sure y'all subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I know y'all gonna hear my thoughts all over YouTube. You know, everybody gonna be saying what I'm saying. Nobody's gonna give me credit. That's the typical way it goes. You feel me? But Youngboy is locked up because he was busting scripts. I'm standing on it. That ain't that's not what that's what it says. He was locked up for busting scripts. But the way I look at it and my take is, what the fuck did you expect? What the fuck you expect to put a man on house arrest for fucking 4 years, 4 years, and then give him a prescription of Xanax? It's common sense. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. Never did keep it G News, and I'm out.